So, what is Booga Booga Reborn? Okay. Today I'm going to be answering that question, and it's a question that a lot of people have tried to answer. I've watched a few videos, but I don't think people grasp it completely. To put it simply, Booga Booga Reborn on Roblox is an open world survival game, right? Where you grind different things such as this. These are called, I'll explain these and I'll explain the menus. I'll explain all of this here in a little bit. But you basically grind stuff to obviously level up and get stronger in the game. You can PvP on public servers. Right now I'm on my private server. As you can see, I'm just the only person in here. But yeah, it's essentially that, but there's a lot more to this game than just survival, right? What I'm going to talk about first before we actually dive into anything too deep are tribes, okay? Now, tribes are pretty cool. They're a pretty cool addition to the game. You usually only use them on public servers, right? Where you have like friends or people you want to team up with. Basically, in tribes, what essentially happens, or what essentially you do, is you pick any color, right, between blue, teal, maroon, gray, white, etc., and between all of these, and you're able to essentially create a team, right? And you invite people to the team by going here, and then there was going to be an option that says invite, and you'll be able to invite them that way. Now, once they're on the team or the tribe here, once they're on, like let's say I click green and then I invite someone random to the tribe, I cannot damage them, nor then can they damage me, because we're on the same team, I guess, right? Now, a cool thing with tribes, right, you can ally with other tribes. If there were other tribes in the server that I was in, you could see them right here, and you can ally with them, which basically means that you two tribes cannot damage each other, right? So, like, let's say I allied with a blue tribe, I sent them a request that would show up right here. I couldn't damage blue tribe, nor could they damage me. You can also announce stuff to other tribes. Like, I'm just going to type in a random word. You can click confirm, and then you can just announce things publicly to other tribes, which I find actually to be really cool. However, what this does, a tribe totem, right? Booga Booga is a lot, like there's a lot of territory involved, like especially on public servers. If you place a tribe totem, this will make it so other tribes that you're not allied with can't build in a certain vicinity of your tribe totem. Now, a cool thing that they added like a while ago, I don't know how long, it was a while ago, somewhere all the way down here, maybe a few months ago, 4 months ago, whatever, is the more people you have on your tribe, the bigger the diameter or radius is that people can't build on it, right? For example, if I'm just the only person in my tribe, which obviously right now I am, somebody on a different tribe is going to be able to build like right here, right? But let's say there were 5 people on my tribe, okay? They probably wouldn't be able to build till at least out here, right? Which makes a huge difference. Now, this is very important for public servers, as it basically it helps you kind of go through the game. It helps you progress in the game. It's also more fun just to hang out with friends and go through this together. But this is a quick summary of tribes, basically, and I will give examples at the end of the video just to show you guys like kind of what it's all about, and show you guys kind of real in-game things, real in-game footage. Excuse me. But yeah, that essentially sums up a tribe. Now, since I want to explain this real quickly, if you press C on your keyboard, or if you click it on mobile right here, up in the top left corner of your screen, you'll get like a menu and your inventory, right? Everything you have in your inventory, you can go from categories like this is everything I have because I'm in the all section. These are just mostly like building materials. This is food, clothing, which includes bags, yes, and these are weapons, right? But then here, I don't need to explain this a whole lot. But here in the craftable section, or the section where you can craft, you basically have a ton of different things that you can craft, like sailboats, whatever. You can craft anything from like bows that you can use to shoot. You can craft like random things like stone thrones. You can craft wood stairs. I mean, there's like pretty much anything through here. But one thing that they did add, which I do like, is that you notice this star right here. I use iron walls a lot in PvP, right? And you can basically favorite anything. Like I'm going to favorite this wood pick, for example, and that'll bring it to the top right here. You see it? It brought it to the top, so it's easier to access. I actually don't know why that's favorited. But yeah, basically most of the things that I use throughout my private server or in PvP, I've favorited so that it's easier to access and so that I won't either have to search it up or scroll through, but I can just access it from the top, right? Okay, that's basically this menu right here. I'm also, this is the Mojo section right here. If you press K on your keyboard, or if you go to the left side of your screen, middle left, you will see the Mojo section. And basically this, I might have to go a little bit more in depth with, but not a crazy amount. Essentially what this is that every time you get to level 100, you can rebirth, right? I'm not going to actually do it, but by clicking this button, you can rebirth. And then once you do rebirth, you gain 1 mojo point, which is these. So I have 10 extra mojo points, as you can see. So I've rebirthed 10 extra times. But yeah, once you click this, you will get 1 extra mojo point. This, most of you probably won't have the +2 mojo points because I did actually pay Robux for that. Yes, I'm ashamed because it was not worth it. But anyways, once you do that, you can, once you get a mojo point after rebirthing, once you reach level 100 like this, you will then be able to get any of these items, except there is a caveat. Some of these items cost more than 1 mojo point. Like for example, the God Rock, I believe, costs 3 mojo points, right? But I think the armor, like the God Legs, Chestplate, and Halo, all cost 1 mojo point. Now, I'm going to give a few recommendations here for a minute. And what I will say is that the first things that you should unlock, the God Pick, and where is it? Water Walker right here. Basically, I can give you an example. I'll just drop down here. If it doesn't, all right. So basically, like you see my speed when Water Walker is turned off. Like you see my speed through the water. Now watch what happens when I turn it on. See how much faster that is? It's so useful for just getting around the map in general and getting away from people who are trying to kill you on public servers. Now, a reason I chose the God Rock or the God Pick is because, look, when you're this early in the game, you want to be grinding. You don't want to be PvPing so much so because you'll just lose a bunch of materials for literally nothing. So, the God Pick might very well be the best option to do so. God Pick and Water Walker will make things super efficient for you. The God Pick, just like the God Axe, does do 50 damage, like per thing, whatever you're mining. It'll do 50 damage to whatever you mine, which is absolutely overpowered for beginners. Because it's been a while, obviously, like, I'm forgetting how many mojos it was. I think it was 2, maybe. But someone would have to fact check me on that. But anyways, yeah, once you get the God Pick and Water Walker, you're going to want to probably go from there and start by getting the tools. Like, get the God Axe, do the basics. Like, don't worry about the Oof Horn or Spellmaster or Survivalist. Don't worry about that until, like, the last, thing. Like, you don't want these. Like, these don't really serve much of a purpose, at all, to be honest. And nor does the Shelly Pet or the Shelly Friend or Peeper Pet. They serve no purpose in the beginning. So I would not get those 5 things at first because you would just be screwing yourself over at that point. And yeah, by the way, I'm not going to do it in this video, but I will make a video. Why do I keep clicking on that? Anyways, I will be making a video on the fastest route to get XP. I'm going to get that out this weekend, hopefully, probably on Sunday. And same with Hunter Knife Part 2, by the way, because I'm grinding the Hunter Knife right now. And I'm almost there, kind of, 6,600. Anyways, yeah, so we will do that, and I will kind of go from there. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So yeah, basically, you're gonna, to sum it up, you're gonna want to get to level 100. You can rebirth, get 1 mojo point. You can see those mojo points or how many you have up here. I have 10, for example, and you can start buying things with it, right? Just again, can't stress enough, get Water Walker and the God Pick first, because that's how you got to do it. Like, you can't do anything else without like wasting your time. But yeah, that pretty much sums up this mojo section / rebirth section right here. Now, on to the hats. There's really nothing much to worry about here. I mean, just like you get coins, which I'm really poor on right now, and you can buy different hats. And these ones, like with the special effect, right, like with the blue stripes in the back, are event hats, right? These are hats that like you got in events, or that are like exclusive to like one-time event games or something. Some of them do, like the AM Chillman comes back every year during the Christmas update, which I actually kind of like it, so I'm gonna wear it for the rest of this video. But anywho, that's pretty much the hats. I mean, nothing really much here. If you're a beginner, I suggest not spending your time or spending your coins on hats. You'll need that for this stuff, which is the shop section. Basically, with the shop section, you can, this 15 gold is actually coins, right? And it gives you 15 coins is 1 gold. Now, I will have you know that 1 gold, right? Probably have, yeah, this one right here. One of these, if you put it into a coin press, is going to give you only 5 coins. And 15 coins gives you 1 gold. Just like 18 coins gives you 1 crystal chunk. 6 coins gives you 2 logs, etc. Now, if you are just starting out, I wouldn't go crazy with spending coins, only if you need it. And if you do spend coins, I would not at all spend it on something that you're just going to use up right away, or that you're going to waste and that you know you're going to waste, even though the urge might be there. And obviously, as you can see on the right side, you can buy some coins with Robux if you have 12,000 for 500,000 coins. But anyways, yeah, that sums up the shop section. There's not a lot of detail here. Now with the chest section right here, which again, you can find all this if you press Z or go like to the middle left side of your screen if you're on mobile. But the chest section right here, you can basically buy different chests with coins. Like 75 coins will get you a food chest. And basically, like, I don't have enough for this right now, like, but you can buy them and you can drop them with this button, and then you can break the chest and it'll give you a bunch of materials. Obviously, like the emerald chest, 1400 coins are very, very good, especially for beginners. So honestly, if I'm being real here, if I were a beginner, I would save up on some of these. But again, don't go like extremely crazy with spending coins. Save as much as you can. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the chest section right here. Then you have these. I mean, these are just game passes. Like, you don't need these. I have a few of them, but I don't know. They're not crazy important. And yeah, there's really no reason to have them. Double mojo, this is what I have. This is why it says I can get 2 mojo points instead of 1. And double hat, that's how I can wear 2 hats like this. Like both these guys at the same time, right? And here, let me go back. And then Wandering Trader Compass. If you didn't know about the Wandering Trader, every 30 minutes, there's a dude that spawns somewhere random throughout the entire map. He's pretty hard to find sometimes. And you can basically track him down with this compass. It actually makes it a lot easier. It could potentially be worth it, especially because the Wandering Trader does give a lot of good resources depending on how leveled up he is. Cosmetics Plus just makes it so you can have like better hairstyles, better skin colors, whatever. The boulder, this is what I have right here. It's just a bigger version of the actual rock, this is what you normally would just spawn with. Like the boulder's just bigger version. It does slightly more damage too, but it's pretty much useless. And then faster chest opener just makes it so that you can basically spam chests and drop them faster. Like, it's really not that important, like, at all. And then you got the Booga Plus. Honestly, I don't know a lot about this. I mean, free 200 coins daily, XP boost, and discount on chests. I don't know a lot about it, but I've never really cared to know a lot about it. It doesn't really seem worth it, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much this whole section right here. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty useful, but if you're a beginner, don't go crazy spending, right? Like, it's not worth it. Just trust me. But then for the final side menu right here, we have button X, or again on the left side of your screen. You can just click X to get to it. And this is basically all your like system settings, right? I won't go through all of these because that'll take a little bit, but you also have these quests over here that you are able to do. And if you're in a clan like I am, which I will go into here in a little bit, if you're in a clan, you can complete these quests for contribution to get some of these hats, which I will again go into in a minute, or you can kill other god players to get contribution. But anyways, that's not important right now. These quests will be different every 24 hours, like they'll switch up and randomize every 24 hours. And obviously you have to make sure before you do the quests, click the accept button that I did on the sides, because otherwise it will not count it. And then you can see what you get for completing the quests, by clicking the info button right here. I mean, usually these quests aren't very good, but if you're a beginner, definitely grind these, definitely, because it'll just make things so much easier for you. But yeah. Now, on the right side, mute tribe invitations and mute trade requests. Basically, if you're on a public server, you can turn these on if people are spamming you with like trade requests and tribe invitations, especially if you're in a fight and it's distracting you. I don't know, I do it sometimes, like when I'm in a god fight. It's pretty useful to do that. Okay, turn these off and I'm gonna eat just real quick. All right, so now if we go back here, basically, I mean, mute radio packs. Some people just have radio packs. Like, I don't think I can craft one because I don't have steel, but basically you can sing songs with them or whatever, and they can be annoying sometimes, so this can mute them for you if they're too annoying. Right here we got health, and however you pronounce this, Vignetti. Basically, as you take damage, your screen will appear red, and I just like to have it on just so I know more of when I'm being damaged. Quick pickup. I mean, it's just like if you're on PC or Mac or whatever, it's just so that you don't have to spam F to pick things up, but instead, like, no, actually my bag's full, never mind. But you can just hold down F to pick things up. Quick place does the same thing. You can just hold down left click to place things. Here, I'll like give you an example right here. Like if I just choose a wood wall, I mean, like, yeah, I can just hold down left click to place them, right? And like if I had this turned off, quick place, I would have to, like, if I came back here, I would have to click, or I would have to like come back to the menu each time to place them, which is really annoying. Like, yeah, so no matter where you are, what you're doing in the game, have quick pickup and quick place turned on. Like, genuinely trust me. Now, going into info privacy. For some reason, I don't really know why they did this, but they made it so you can see info like on other people in a public server. Personally, I was never a fan of that, so I just turned my info privacy on so that nobody could see my info, because I don't know. It just shows how much Robux you spent, and I don't know. People have made fun of each other in the past for it. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I would just keep this on unless you want to flex how much Robux you've spent or how little you've spent. Either way. Um, this one right here, structure hitbox visual. I think it's not really much of anything. It's just this guy right here. You can see this little box right here. I'm outlining it right now, and it's just that pretty much. I mean, it's not like anything serious. You don't have to have it on, but I just have it on. Camera lock is just this. Like, I can now have my camera locked, and it won't like do this where I can go all over the place, kind of like this. Markers, I've never really. I think it's just like if you middle click, like it'll just leave markers around here. I don't like it. I turned it off. Hold the swing. Basically, this is really useful if you're on mobile. But basically, if you have it off, you just have to spam like your mouse button or the screen. But if you have it on, you can just hold your left click or the screen and it'll just hit as fast as the cooldown is for the weapon or whatever you're holding. Now, going into shadows right here. Personally, this is something that I don't think that a lot of people should have on. I mean, if you want to have the game look more realistic, sure, but look at the difference. Yeah, like it can be a little crazy, especially in caves. It's pitch black, so you can't see anything, like anything. So I would just have it red like this, shadows off instead of on, because it just makes your life easier at this point. Like, let's be honest. No, I won't really go into clan tags. It's literally not important. Does not matter. Pickup animation, nor does that. Literally, it doesn't matter. Now, these obviously just adjust how fast you want animals to process, basically, on your screen. Like, I just always have it at max. This is just obviously how far you can see animals from. Like, I can see that mammoth right there. But if I turned it all the way down, okay, I can still see the mammoth. Never mind. You know what? Whatever. But anyways, it basically just affects how far you can see the animal from. It's not that hard to understand. Now, the structure rotation per second. This one is, this guy right here is pretty important, especially if you're into PvP, because I like to have mine at about 450, 452. No, yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, 452. It just affects obviously how fast structures rotate. Like if I this is how I like it, like for PvP and just everyday use. But then obviously I turn it down and it goes really slow like this. See this? Like, yeah. So it's not good. I do not like it all the way down. And if I turn it all the way up, it's really, really, really fast, as you can tell. But yeah, I like to have it. My preferred settings are 450 about. I think that's the best for PvP, to be honest. It makes things easier to manage, easier to comprehend, etc. Now, for the field of view. Okay, this one isn't that hard. I like mine all the way down because otherwise you turn it up and it just makes things like trippy. Like, I do not like this, dude. I genuinely just don't like this. Like, what is this? Like I don't know, bro. It's not for me. So yeah, I just like to have my field of view all the way down. Kind of like this. It's just normal. I don't know. This is how it's always been, and I've been playing this game for years, so I'm used to it. Now, glow intensity. I am going to be perfectly honest. If somebody could tell me in the comments what this is, that'd be great, because I have no idea what this is. Maybe it's like how much items glow. It's probably not very important. But now we have the chat scale, which basically just increases like how much you can see of the chat, like right here. Like, see this difference right here, bringing it all the way up versus all the way down. You do it to however you like it. I'll probably have it honestly like this. Yeah. Chat window text scale, it's just, it makes everything larger in here, as you can see. Like, it's not, I don't like it. I'll probably just have it all the way at like maybe maybe back to where it was, maybe like, or 20, no, never mind, maybe at 13, there we go. Now, the chat input bar, which should affect here, I don't know, I've never really messed with these settings, but yeah, look, it affects how big it is here. And yeah, honestly, I might have it bigger. I don't know. I'll just probably bring it down to 25. But none of these guys are really that important. Same with glow intensity, I don't think. So yeah, but now for you mobile players, this one's going to be more important than people on computer or Mac, PC, whatever. Basically with this, you can shift the position of the chat. Like I can bring it to the center, you can bring it to the top right. I like it in the top left, but you can bring it to the center down here, and then you can bring it to the bottom right here. Again, I just like it top left. Like it's easier for me. I don't know why. And then this clear buildings thing, to be very clear, this will not be on a public server. This is only available for people, or like for people on private servers. I think specifically the owner, actually. I think only the owner can clear all the buildings. It just makes it so you can reset your private server basically, and obviously hold yes for 5 seconds to confirm that you want to clear all the buildings. Now, sorting your inventory. This one is a great update. It literally allows you to go through and sort the position of items in your inventory, which makes things so much easier to access. For example, blood fruit when you're going through a fight, or like doing whatever you're doing, like it just makes things so much easier. Like here, if I replace blood fruit with lemons and I go back to, go back here, you can see that they've swapped. Now pay attention to the position here. If I swap blood fruit with lemons again, you can see that they've went back spots to this original spots that they were in. Now, this is obviously, like, this was an extremely useful update, because otherwise people had to empty their whole bags and, like, do it that way to sort their inventory. It was a disaster. But yeah, that pretty much sums up this entire section, honestly. And now we're going to get into everything up here. But here. Basically, this is really simple. It just shows you how much XP you have in the level. Like I have 104,892 XP in level 100 because I haven't rebirthed for about a year and a half or something. Yeah, it's been a while. But then we've also got, I'm going to start here. Okay, I'm not going to start there. I'll get to that in a minute. This arrow right here just extends this spot right here. You'll spawn into the server and see it like this, but if you want to access all the information, just click this arrow and you can access these guys. Now I'm going to start from the right and go to the left. This right here, this is achievements, okay? Now you basically, I'm not going to go into crazy detail with this, but you can basically complete these achievements for the reward it tells you on the top right of the achievement. Like for example, if I catch 3,000 fish and you can see I'm at 1,956 out of 3,000, I will get the AM Big Fish, which is a hat, which will show up in the hat menu right here. Just another example real quickly, like Storage Master, pick up 80,000 items. Like, right, I'll get 4 crystal chests for completing that, you know? Like, but I'm never going to complete that because my bag is full. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, we don't need to go into huge detail. What I will say, if you're like a noob or you're a beginner, a lot of these quests or achievements in the beginning will give you coins. They are very useful. So I do think that they are worth grinding in the beginning, for sure. If you're up to it. Like some of them are tedious, you don't have to grind all of them. But yeah, that pretty much sums that spot up. Now this spot right here, these are what's called the patch notes, and basically it's a list of the events and what they were. After every event in Booga Booga, or like when the event comes out the day of, they will add to the patch notes and say what the event is. For example, the last event, the Easter event, was updated on April 17th, 2026, and they basically just explain the update in a brief amount. Before that, it was St. Patrick's. Before that, it was the St. Patrick's again, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. And before that, it was the defensive update where we got like wooden spikes and reinforced spikes. You can actually go all the way down. Actually, no, but like you can go down like years. It's like crazy. Yeah, like you can go up. You go all the way down to 2023. If you're ever curious just to see like what the past updates were, you can come here and kind of take a look. It's actually pretty cool. I liked when they added that. Now, for clans, I might spend a minute here. Basically, you can join a clan to get different hats like these, right? These hats are very expensive. You might be wondering what this CC is. That stands for clan coins. And you get these clan coins by contributing to the clan. So basically what you'll want to do to contribute to the clan is to kill god players, right? It tells you right here. Get contribution by completing quests, which, as I said, are these guys earlier. To be very clear, these quests are these guys, only these guys, and will not work for the achievements. So do not make that mistake. But you can get contribution by completing quests and killing god players. I literally just joined this clan like 2 hours ago. Probably. That's why I only have 37 contribution. I killed like a god, I think. Yeah. And basically this is like the overview. Right here we can go to leaderboards and we can see like they'll host different contributions for like your clan or like for the clans of Booga Booga, like all of them. And there's an entire leaderboard and you can get different rewards for for being in the top. Usually it's top 5, top 4. Yeah, top 5. You can see you get different rewards here. So it's always usually a good thing to grind them out. But yeah, they're pretty fun. They're really fun to grind out. And you can see that by going to the clan menu, which is this like Viking helmet. Scrolling down a little bit and then go to leaderboards and you can see that. Now, what we also got here, this is just the members menu of the clans. Like this is the overview where we were just at. This is the members, and what we've got here is essentially just the people who are in the clan. It's as simple as that. Like I don't need to explain anything else. It's literally as simple as that. We have the shop here. Now clan coins, right? We have 4,000 right now, not a lot. And this CC is for clan coins. These hats, for example, this one cost 50,000 clan coins, 90,000 clan coins, 120,000, etc. Right? 1 million clan coins, right? Yeah, so it's worth like I think some of these hats, like these dark horns, Skyforged horns, and the Skyforged God and the Skyforged class, are definitely worth grinding for if you ever get the opportunity to be in a good clan. Finally, the upgrades. Clan upgrades are kind of a big deal, but kind of not at the same time. You can basically upgrade how fast you earn clan coins or like your level of your clan. I mean, we've never really invested much into these, to be honest, but I don't know. I've never like tried. We've never tried to really invest into them. I don't know if there's much of a point to them. I mean, it might give you a better ability to like level up, to get more levels, but other than that, it's not really anything crazy. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the clans. I mean, it's not like you can see your total rebirths in the entire clan and your total clan kills, like how many kills you have throughout the entire clan. But yeah, that's like all the clans. Now, to move on, we got skins. Okay, skins was added probably a year and a half, 2 years ago now. And you can buy all the vouchers here if you want, and they will be added to your inventory where you can then trade for them or trade them. But basically, to start out here, we have the crates. This is the regular skin crate, right? This is where you get the like the claws, crumpled pick, crumpled axe, floral armor for 400, and it's 450 coins to open one, 4,500 to open 10, right? And I think, I mean, yeah, these obviously are not as valuable as if the premium crate. The premium crates are extremely valuable. Like if we head over here to, one second, I'm not gonna worry about it. If we go to if we go to the value list, we will be able to see that 100 times out of 100, everything from the premium crate in the past and currently is 100,000 times more expensive than the things from the regular crate. Obviously, because the premium crate, it involves you spending Robux to do it, right? And I mean, let's be honest. Like, one bad thing about Booga Booga, since they added these crates, a lot of it, like with skins in particular, has become like pay to win on a huge level. Like a huge level. And they designed this perfectly so that you would get addicted to spending Robux on the game, right? Like it's gambling. Like you will get addicted to it if you try it. So if you don't want your parents being mad with you or whatever, I would recommend to never do this because you'll want to keep doing it. And if you want to keep doing it, it'll be bad. Like, trust me. Like, I did it before, and yeah, I did not like it. I mean, I liked it in the moment because it was addicting. But, dude, the skins are so, like, getting a legendary is so, like, rare anyways. 0.5% chance. That's a 1 in 200. So that's, like, what? 450, like 10 is just 450 Robux. I mean, that's a lot of freaking money, right? Like, and it's not even guaranteed you get it in 200. So, you know what I mean? Just maybe lay low on the Robux and just try to grind out the game the regular way without risking getting in trouble or whatever. But anyway, that's pretty much the skins. It's pretty simple. Like, yeah, it's pretty simple. For this, we got this spot right here is basically something you can only see in public servers. So I will jump into a public server here and I will give you guys an example. So right now I'm in a public server. As you can see, we got the huge list on the side. I'll just do that. And then if you want to see all the servers that are active right now, you can click on this and give it a sec to load. And then you can go through and join any server you want. Like, I'll just pick this one and join it, right? Obviously you can't do that on private servers as I showed you, but you can do it on public servers. And guys, I'm gonna just share this. If you're a noob and you're running away from somebody, this is the perfect method to leave the game before they kill you. Instead of stopping and leaving this way, it takes more time. You can continuously run away from them, load this up, and then just boom, you're gone. You know, just make sure not to combat log. But actually, a good thing about this method of logging is that it will not like make you leave the server if you're still in combat. So you can just pretty much spam it, right, until you're out of combat, and then you can go into the next server, which is pretty overpowered, I won't lie. Oh yeah, this is an example of someone sending you a trade request. It pretty much looks the exact same as when like somebody will like send you a tribe invitation. Like, okay, I think okay, sorry I rambled on for a long time, but now that you know the basics yes, the basics of Booga Booga Reborn, I'm going to give you guys some examples, okay? So basically, if you press T on your keyboard, you will access the tribe menu. If you want to make a tribe, I just made the blue tribe. Chief Toxico Brawlet has founded the blue tribe. You can start inviting people. You will get this option, trade, info, or tribe invite. If you want to tribe invite people, tribe invite. We can just tribe invite people. You will get a notification up here when someone joins your tribe. It doesn't look like anyone has joined my tribe yet. Wow, okay. I'm being rejected here, guys. But basically that's just an example of, yeah, see? Draenix4 joined the tribe. That's just an example of tribes, or inviting people. Now, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, you know, you got the whole totem thing, and you got the spacing with the totem. But yeah, I mean, that's a good part of it. But guys, we are not done with Booga Booga yet. We are not done, because as I said in the intro to this video, the question, what is Booga Booga Reborn? I just said it was an open world survival game, and yeah, sure it is. But guys, there's a lot more to that than just like survival. I mean, there's community, there's fun, there's grinding, there's everything. Now, I'm not gonna craft my god armor and stuff right now, so I'm not gonna make it a huge deal. But there's also a different dimension in Booga Booga. Yes, guys, there is a different dimension in Booga Booga. It is sick. It's awesome. It's called the Void. Basically, if you type in a void gate right here, right, you can place it like this, okay? You're also going to want to craft a saddle, okay? If you get the saddle, you can put the saddle on a banto, right? And then you bring the banto, you ride the banto over to here, and then once it's here, you basically kill the banto and then hop in the portal, and then you'll be in the void. So I'm actually going to fast forward me doing that, or I'm just going to time lapse it. I'm going to get to a spot where I can do it and I can show you guys. Okay. All right, so now that you've arrived here, like you can see a banto right here, right? I'm gonna just place, hopefully no one kills me, bro, but you know what, I don't even care. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna bring the banto on top of this, right? Then I'm gonna kill the banto. I don't really have a weapon, but I'm just gonna use the boulder to do so. And you will be teleported into the void. Okay, there are a lot of people right here right now, and I will warn you to the beginners here, okay? I will warn you, like this is a severe warning. The void is extremely dangerous, okay? Look at all these level 100s, okay? They're just having probably huge god fights. Yeah, look at all this, okay? If you're a beginner, do not go in the void. You will be tempted, but you will probably die, unless you get lucky. But basically, the void, it's a really cool world. Like, obviously, like floating islands, we got everything. We literally have everything. I mean, it's sick. Now, there are, and I will show this in the regular overworld too, there is a boss here. It's called the Queen Spider. Now, before you get curious and go off killing it, careful, because it's extremely overpowered, okay? Like extremely overpowered. I will make a video on basically killing it, and I won't go into the huge details right now, but you're gonna want at least 1500 blood fruit, probably an auto clicker, but you probably don't need it, honestly. But yeah, just be cautious, and also if you're gonna fight it, please have god armor and god rock, because otherwise you'll probably die. Like I'm serious. It's rough. It's rough for sure. But if you were wondering where it was, so you see this circular island right here? You have this circular island, the iconic one, and then you have this like double helix circular whatever island as well. Basically, in between these and straight across the whole map to that island, right where those iron walls are, you can drop down, and the Queen Spider is roughly right down there, and you can go kill her. I will make a video on showing you earlier or later, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And with the void, everything's still the same with like the menus, skins, everything. Like everything is still the exact same, so you don't have to worry about any changes in that spot. All right, I'm gonna head back to a regular server, and I will show you. Or I won't show you, but I'll like I'll mention the Queen Ant, and I'll talk about her for a minute. So just like we have the queen spider in the void, we have the queen ant here in the overworld. Okay, now the queen ant, I will say, is not even close to as strong as the queen spider. But something you should know about the queen ant is that the more damage you do to it over a period of time, the faster and the harder it hits. It also summons little minions that will do more damage to you. But it also has a breath, like it breathes on you in a really weird way, and it does a hell of a lot of damage. So I will recommend about 1500 blood fruit and god armor and god rock for it if you were curious about it. I will try to get this video out probably either here tonight, Friday night, or Saturday morning, and I will do the same with a queen spider and queen ant video. I will get those both out just so that you guys can just hop off this video and kind of check it out, just kind of see. But yeah, guys, you might not believe it, but we're still not done. Okay. Now, have I even actually talked about trading? I don't know that I have. Basically, okay, you have a bunch of skins, right? You have skins in your inventory like this, and you can trade random people. And then if these guys will accept it, come on, accept my trade, accept my trade, accept my trade. Okay, really? They're declining it? Come on, accept my trade. Bruh, really? Are we serious? Trade. Come on, trade. Okay, so basically they'll accept it, and you can put in like whatever amount of your skins, and they will put in their skins, and then you'll hit accept or decline, depending on if you like the trade or not, or want to follow through with it, and they will have to accept or decline it on their end as well. And upon accepting it, you will have to wait 10 seconds before the confirmation actually goes through. But that's pretty much trading. It's pretty simple. But what we've also got here, yeah, guys, we're not done. We got several, they're not bosses because they don't do any damage or anything, but we got 2 bushes called Dave. Okay, Dave is a bush literally a bush that looks like these, right? There's one of them over back behind this mountain, like into the ocean quite a ways. And then there's one by the desert, back behind the desert, all the way over there. But basically, it's a bush that looks like identical to these, that has 24 million HP, I think. And he drops something called pie, which is one of the rarest things in the entire game, which can go for a lot of gold, by the way. Yeah, but don't spend your time trying to break it, unless you have like at least 5 other people with god axes, because it'll be it'll take you like a week. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, it's ridiculous. He has too much HP for one person. But we've also got, I forget what the new guy is called actually, but I'm gonna go there right now. I'll speed this section up. All right, there we go. Okay, guys, basically what we've also got here is something called the Shellington. Now, the Shellington was added extremely recently. I think, I'm not 100% sure, or I don't remember exactly when, but as you can see, it has 500,000 HP, which is a lot less than Dave's. But it drops this top hat. This top hat is currently the rarest thing in the game, I believe, like literally, and it's a lot more doable to break, obviously, considering it has like 1/64th the HP of Dave. And I don't know how much gold the top hat goes for, but it goes for a lot, like for a lot. And I mean, I don't know, it's a pretty cool thing, like breaking Dave and the Shellington here, like doing it with your friends. It's pretty cool, honestly, to bond over and do stuff with. But yeah, that's that right there. And listen, guys, truth be told, Booga Booga is like such an expansive game that I can't cover all this in one video, but I've covered like all of the primary things. I will try to drop this video tonight, Friday night, or Saturday morning, depending, and I'm going to drop a method to kill the queen ant and like a way to kill the queen spider, and I'll show you where their locations are. But yeah, and I will also show you in those videos different things, like up there on the second sky island, there's something called the ancient tree, which has 30,000 HP, which you can break for a lot of XP to level up. I mean, like, if you're level 0, this thing will take you to like level 45. Like, it's pretty crazy. It's overpowered. But yeah, basically, Booga Booga is, while it has a funny name, it's an incredibly expansive and complicated game, but complicated in a good way. Like, it's not complicated in a bad way. It's an open world survival game, survival kind of odyssey, where you can trade, interact, and have tribes with different people and have fun with your friends. There's grinding. There's pretty much anything that you could imagine in a game. And honestly, guys, we should get more attention to this game. I mean, like, I'm just like, if you're just watching this but you don't play Booga Booga, I'm serious, you should try it. Like, we only got right now 1.5k players online, right? Like, that's not a lot. Like, I remember years ago we would have like consistent 2k plus. So if you're just watching this and you want to try a new game, this is like the perfect game. Like, genuinely, like, it's fun, you know, it's fun, it's grindy, and it gives you something to do if you're bored. I don't know, man. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will post a video of both the queen spider and queen ant and how to get to them. But yeah, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.